Good morning, one and all. I am Swapna from CSE AANML from Marri Laxman Reddy Institute of Technology and Management. Today, I am discuss about the modules in Python. First of all, what is a module? A module refers to a file containing Python statements and the definitions. Here, definitions are nothing but the functions. A file containing Python code, for example, shiva.py. So shiva.py is a file. So .py it is a Python file and I am saving that file with Shiva. It is called a module and its module name would be a Shiva. We use modules to break down large programs into small, manageable and organizable files. Modules provide reusability of code. Why we are using modules in Python? For reusability of the code. The main purpose is reusability. Every Python file that is .py will act as a module. So this Python file can contain the definitions of a function or the variables of a function or anything. For example, here and one example is here x is equal to 25. I took x is equal to 25 and definition def add a comma b, print the sum is a plus b, def sub a comma b and print sub is a minus b. Here the Shiva OP, I saved this program with by using the name shivaop.py. So the Shiva OP module contains one variable as x is equal to 25 and two functions, sum, add and sum. If we wanted to use members of module in our program, then we should import that module. Syntax: import module name, import Shiva OP. Example. So the Shiva OP is in previous slide we saved the program with the Shiva OP. We can access members of the module by using the module name only. Here what is the module name? Shiva OP is a module name, that is a the file name. Module name dot variable or module name dot function. So example, import Shiva OP. Shiva OP dot add is a function name 10 comma 20 and the sum is 30. So here Shiva is a module name and this is a function name. If you write Shiva OP dot x, then print x, then what is the x value in the previous example? X is equal to 25. It will give x is equal to 25. Note, whenever we are using a module in our program, for that module, compiled file will generated and stored in the hard disk permanently. And coming to the advantage of modules, first one is code reusability. So it replaces the total code in single line in the programs where we are using that modules. That is a reusability. Then readability improved and maintainability is easy. So we are dividing the program into modules and that's why maintainability is easy. And also readability is also improved. The renaming of the module is nothing but aliasing. So we can use alias name for the modules. Syntax: import module name as alias name. First module name is .py. File is a module name. Then that module name we are renaming or aliasing with this alias name. Suppose import Shiva OP as yes. So whenever I want to import that Shiva OP, then I can use S. Here Shiva OP is the name of the module and S is the alias name for that module. So we can use alias name for access the members of the module. So import Shiva OP as S, then in place of Shiva OP dot add of 10 comma 20. So here we are using the alias name as yes. We wrote alias name as yes. That's why we are replacing the Shiva OP and we are writing as s dot add of 10 comma 20. So this is the output is 30. So in place of Shiva OP we wrote only s. Next example, import Shiva OP dot as AS, Shiva OP dot sub 20 comma 10. The error in name Shiva OP is not defined. Why? Because already alias name is yes. Next, from with import. From with import. We can import particular members of module by using the from with import. The main advantage of this is we can access members directly without using module name. From OP, from Shiva OP, import add. So Shiva OP is a module name, add is a member of that module. So Shiva OP is a file name and add is a function name in that program, in that function. Shiva OP import add. Then this add only we are importing from Shiva OP module. Add 10 comma 20 sub 20 comma 10. But here we are not importing this one. That's why name sub is not defined. Why? Because we are not importing this from Shiva OP. We are imported only add. So for add we got the result. But sub we are not imported from the Shiva OP. And we are writing like this. Suppose in place of this Shiva OP dot add. If you wrote Shiva OP dot sub of 20 comma 10, then we can get sub is equal to suppose 10. So here sub is not imported from the module. That's why it will give an error. Name sub is not defined. Name. We can import all members of a module as follows. From Shiva OP, import X. Import star. From Shiva OP, import star. Star is nothing but all the members. All the members are nothing but the variable names are the function names. Add 10 comma 20, add sub 20 comma 10. So add is one function name, sub is one function name. So we are imported all the files from the Shiva OP. That's why we got the result 30 comma 10. So various possibilities of import. So how we are, these are all different types of possibilities for importing the module functions and variables from the module. Import module name. The example is Shiva OP. Import Shiva OP. Import module 1, module 2, module 3. So at a time we can import more modules by using comma. So module 1, suppose Shiva OP 1, Shiva OP 2 and Shiva OP 3. So we are importing 3 modules at a time by using the import. Next, import module 1 as M. It is alias. Import module 1 as M1, module 2 as M2, module 3 as. So here module 1 as M1 is alias name for module 1, M2 is alias name for module 2. Here we are not mentioning any alias name, directly module 3. So this is one type of importing. So these are all possibilities. The importing, how we are importing the modules. Then reloading a module. By default, module will be loaded only once, even though we are importing multiple times. Example, module 1.py. So in the module 1.py, we have only one line of code print. This is module 1. Module 2.py. Then in the module 2.py, I am importing module 1. Import module 1 and again import module 1. So I wrote 2 times, but it will import only one time like this. By default, module will be loaded only once, even though we are importing multiple times. Here we are importing multiple times, but it will reload only once and print the module there. So once the module is loaded into the program and it is executing, if the module is updated, then what will not apply to already loaded module? to overcome the above situation, we are using import lib module reload function. Example, module 1, this is module 1, module 2. So import time, and from import lib, import reload function. So to overcome this one, and how to overcome this? Module 1, sleep, time dot sleep 30, module 1, time dot sleep 30, module 1. Then here, reload, here we are reloading, print. This is module 2 file. So here, to overcome the above situation, what is the above situation? Once the module is loaded into the program and it is executing, if the module is updated, what will not apply to already loaded module? So this is a problem. So by using the reload, we are rectifying the problem. Then while module 2 is in execution, I have modified the module 1 a.py as following. Print. This is module 1. This is module 1 modified. And while module 2 is executing, I have modified module 1.py as following. So this is output. Python modules search path. So while importing a module, Python looks at several places. Interpreter first looks for built-in modules. Then, if built-in module are not found, then Python looks into a list of directories defined in the sys.path. The search is in this order. First, current directory, then Python path. This Python path is nothing but an environment variable with a list of directories. Next, the installation dependent default directory. So for example, from we are importing, this is from here, we already told importing module at interpreter first looks for the inbuilt module. If not found, Python looks into the list of modules defined in syspath. So syspath. So import to sys.path. So these are the different paths. Next, dir built-in function, directory built-in function. We can use the dir function to find out members that are defined inside a module. So dir. So like this, we can get the output. So for example, a is equal to 10, b is equal to 50, and def f1, print hi, def f2, print hello. Next, print dir. So the output is a, b, f1, f2. Dir, to list out all the members of the current module. Dir, module name, to list out all the members of specific module. Next example, module 1.py, m1 is equal to 10, m2 is equal to 20, def mod 1, print module 1. Next, so this is only module 1. Next, module 2.py. So in module 2.py, I am importing module 1. So all the members of that module 1 will import into the module 2. Then dir module 1. So what are the members of module 1? So here we are already imported in module 2. That's why m1, m2. So this is m1, m2 and mod 1. Mod 1 is also imported from the module 1. So we have a note here. For every module at the time of execution, Python interpreter will add some special properties automatically for internal use. So this is some math module, examples of math module. So this is an inbuilt module in the Python virtual machine. So the math module is a standard module in Python and is always available to use mathematical functions under this module. You have to import the module using the import math. Math is a module name. So here math is a module name. These are the members of the math module. So if you want to use the members of the module, then compulsory we have to write the module name math dot CIEL of X. So see what is CI? These are all members of math module. So seal, floor, power, factorial, truncate, GCD, rit and sign. So if you want these functions in our program, then the directory, the module name is math. That's why math.seal, math.floor, math.power, math.factorial, like that we can use. So what is the function of seal? Returns the smallest integer greater than or equal to x. Floor returns the largest integer less than or equal to x. Power returns the raised to the power y. Factorial of x returns the factorial of x. Truncate of x returns the truncated integer value of x. Then GCD x comma y returns the GCD of two numbers. Sign of x returns the sign of x. So this is an example for math module. Math module is an inbuilt module. So this is about modules in the Python. Thank you.